Alright. What the heck's going on, everybody? And welcome back. We've got Percival representing crack addicts all around the world for Kirktown in the top right side of the map. Christianer in the bottom left for Side. I believe that's offside gaming for Christianer? Side? You guys let me know. It looks like he's going to be going for an early probe. Now, why am I casting this match? Why is this worth not clicking off right now? Well, we're going to find out. Honestly, if you're watching it on YouTube, it means it's passed my test, but the reason I'm even casting it at all, as I don't know what happens in this game, is I got a message from my chess coach, and he said, hey, last night I was watching Roddy's stream. He was casting a match between Christianer and Percival. If you can get your hands on that replay, you should definitely YouTube it. It was absolutely mental. It looked like Bronze League heroes at some times, and at other times, it looked like Max Pax versus Maru on steroids. In caps, no joke. Now, shout out to Andras, my chess coach. I kind of think it's rude to call him my chess coach because I'm such a bad chess player. All I've done is literally be like, I want to mess the game up more so that our low-level games are more chaotic. What should I do? I don't follow any actual structure improvement because for me, I play a few chess games a day and I just basically, it's proper Bronze League heroes. Like, I am enjoying my low-level chess journey. Anyways, Andras has been a big Starcraft fan for a long time, as well as an International Masters chess coach, content creator, streamer. You guys should check out his channels over on Twitch and YouTube as well. Really good guy to learn from. And he recommended this, so let's find out how it goes. Christian has come in, he's going for a double proxy gate, and Percival doing the classic Terran. Oh, why would I scout? I'm a Terran player. My Reaper scouts 3 minutes into the game and figures out what's happening. Well, Percival's about to find out that he's in Dicktown, mate. And you know what Dicktown feels like as a Terran? 2 zealots walking into your natural before your command center is finished. That thing is going to have to get cancelled. He's going to have to rush a bunker on the high ground. The problem is, if a few stalkers come out, I think he's going to be in big trouble because if you get a few stalkers up here before the bunker's up, you could lose your whole wall off. And then even if you get a bunker back here, it doesn't really cover everything. So this is a really scary situation. Percival, though, he's checking. He is checking for proxies. Oh, this is big. This is big. Let's go to his camera. Actually, not even his camera. Let's just look at his vision. He sees the zealots. He sees the zealots. Okay, he reacts. He throws the grenade. The Reaper, like a drunk wizard, throws a fucking smoke bomb at his feet. The hem of his cloak catches on fire there as the zealots look unimpressed and run past. He does start a bunker pretty quickly on the high ground, but that was an amazing usage of Reaper grenade. He does get some damage on the zealots. Problem is, that bunker's not done. These stalkers need to focus that SCV. Oh, Christianer, he missed the first volley on the SCV. More SCVs are coming in. The stalker's trying to dance in and out a little bit. I think he should try to get 2 or 3 SCVs because that's the main damage. Going for the depot's not bad either. He's managed to get a few, 4, 3 SCVs have gone down. And you know what? He can pop these inside the bunker. Percival, not quick enough with the micro. Remember, guys, if you guys ever want to do the micro, you want to click the bunker and you want to tell it load and then left click on the SCVs. So you can basically like a dropship telling it to manually pick up units. Meanwhile, Christian has got the battery at home. He doesn't need any units at home to defend, but he does pull back. And he has to keep these gateways alive because if those get depowered on the front, he's going to be in big doo-doo. Now, for those who don't know, Australian language translation for the non-native English speakers, big doo-doo is, I'm not talking about your regular 2-flush corn log. We're talking about you know those, what are those suction-y things that Americans always have to use because their toilets have weak flushes? That's right, Americans, you may have bigger guns, bigger military, a way better dollar than us in Australia, but our toilets have way better flushes than you guys. Plungers, that's the word. Plunger, very rare item in Australia because our plumbing is made for military-grade shits. That's what I'm talking. It's a weird thing to be proud about, Pig. I'll take the wins that we get, all right? Australia doesn't have a lot of things to be proud of. That's one of them, okay? Well, we do have a lot of things to be proud of, but not normally in that department. That's one though. Our flushes will take the biggest bog you've ever seen. It'll just go. People always go, oh, but does it spiral in the opposite direction? No Australian knows because guess what? Our toilets don't spiral. It is like literally an airplane toilet where it just goes. It just friggin' pulls that thing out of there, man. Anyway, Zealot Stalker coming in right now. Tank on the high ground's going to defend. Christian has actually not lost any units. 4 SCVs and a Reaper kill, but his Nexus was delayed. I would describe this as he's successfully messed the game up. Like, he's made the game kind of scrappy, kind of sloppy here. He's been annoying, but he needs to right now keep these gateways alive. Because the follow-up, he's got 2 gates at home, but it's 4-gate Blink with a Robo. 2 bases reasonably well saturated if he keeps those gateways up. Problem, oh, he just got recall energy. The Marine's coming in. He does have a battery here. Recall's available, but look at that, guys. The Stalker's taking damage. The Cyclone comes out, gets one. The Zealots aren't with the Stalkers. He's going to try and defend just by warping in units at home. Dude, shield batteries are really good units. He's already used energy recharge on it as well, but now it's out of energy. These Marines are starting to go down. I do like that he's focusing the Marines here to remove the damage output, and of course, one Marine, the medevac, does escape, but 6 probes go down. I think a very necessary move for Percival, because you'll notice he needs damage. He doesn't have a second barracks. He's just about to start it. He's doing the classic pull SCVs from the natural to the main to build the barracks. This is a really cool move that Pro Terrans do these days called wasting time. I think this is actually my biggest pet peeve about Pro Terran play in the last 2 years this developed. Players used to either oversaturate or they'd grab like SCVs as they pop to build barracks. Go watch Innovation Games. That man is the most efficient barracks builder you've ever seen in your life. He always uses an SCV that's like just popping out and pulls them over. But modern Terrans, they always rally the workers to the natural and then they pull it back to the main to start a barracks. I don't like it. It's such a minor thing, but my OCD is triggered, all right? You guys judge me all you want, but my OCD is triggered. Anyways, we've got Stalkers hanging out. We've got a Cyclone Marine tank. I feel like Percival's job now is just to calm down, stabilize the game. He's checking for the third with an SCV, which is really important because he right now is going, do I need to be offensive or defensive? I don't know. And also, I'm going to try and sneak 2 Banshees in. Problem for him, the Observer's going to see Cloak, but it doesn't see the Banshees come out. And if they can sneak around the right side, he might think that's like interference matrix, I guess. I think he should realize, though. Observer comes in. Oh, the Observer gets away. It baits him. Oh, this is what we call a jailbait Observer, guys. As it does make those guys do the... Get in a bit of trouble there. A bit of a wasted scan. Is there another Observer at home? Yes. Gets the SCV. He's got a Stalker Observer squad. Very good for dealing with Banshees. The Banshees know they've been probably spotted, so he's going to go around into the main, as that's the more unexpected base to go into. Now... Oh... Okay, he's going to push out. This seems like a fake for Percival. I think it's more of a, I want you to be worried about my main army so my Banshees have more chance of doing damage. I don't think he commits to this because Stim +1 still a while away. His bio army looks very small, and especially if charge kicks in, this army could get swarmed. Stalkers, though, taking big damage from the Cyclone. Its range is huge, and look at that. The Banshees taking advantage of the distraction. The one problem here for Percival is that the proxy is still up, which means units can still be warping on the other side. There's even Zealots getting up, coming in with charge, which actually is an excellent run by, but 8 probes just went down. So Christian are taking massive economic damage. The charge is now finally finished. Dude, it's night and day, isn't it? The difference between a charge Zealot, it's like Lings with and without Zergling speed. Be like, how is this unit so garbage when you don't have this upgrade and so good when it finally does have that upgrade? Zealot's trying to run over there. Stalker's trying to chase this army down. He's strung out right now, but he sieges the tanks. Oh, Christian is taking a bunch of Stalker losses there. The Zealots also got cleaned up. I think Chrissy just went a bit too deep. I feel like he just went a bit too deep, got a bit too sloppy there, and that units lost time that was so far in his favor is now closing the gap for Percival, number 1. But number 2, Percival's killed so many probes. He's killed 14 workers. Most of the SCV losses were much earlier in the game, and that means the economy is actually pretty decent for Percival. But his army looks like garbage. 2 medevacs are arriving, but he's got, what, like 3 Marauders, 8 Marines, 3 tanks, and a Cyclone? I mean, I guess there's not much going for Protoss, though. And look at that, the Banshees! 7 more kills! Oh, these Banshees are making him get totally wrecked. But, okay, it might be time up for these Banshees. Can they get to this dead space over here? He's going to try and grab as many kills as he can before they go down, but he's going to actually sack the Banshees. I think he could have hid in the dead space just to force him to stay at home. I feel like as a Protoss player, you're very annoyed if you got to leave those units at home. But I think because the shield batteries were up, he felt like he couldn't really do much with the Banshee anyway. 13 probes, still admirable damage. And of course, Psystorm is going to come in as the comeback play here for the Protoss player, who's now down 7 workers. 3 bases against 2, yeah, but not really, because Percival's going to rally his third out, float that down, saturate it very quickly, and he's just getting now to the point where +1 armor, shields, concussive, good medevac count. He's got 4 medevacs out. Percival's equal supply, and Chrissy needs to find some magic. Thankfully, he's a Protoss player. For those who don't know, Protoss is... people always ask, why do people get mad when Protoss, does stuff in Starcraft? And I always answer with one question. Have you guys played Warcraft 3? Now, Warcraft 3 can feel unfair at times, but generally I would say it feels pretty fair because everyone has magic. Everyone's like, I summon treants. I make my spirit wolves. Look at me. Except when a Blade Master rocks up and he's like, I'm invisible and I kill everything, and my crit is actually like the most overpowered ability ever. But outside of that, it generally feels fair because everyone's got magic. Then you look at StarCraft. Protoss has a lot of magic. And I'm not saying Protoss is overpowered because I really don't think it is. I just think Protoss has a lot of cool shiz that just feels like you're playing a Warcraft 3 race. Like Protoss is like Town Portal Scroll. That's right. The Nexus starts with a town portal scroll you can use once every like 70 seconds or whatever it is, or is it a minute and a half? Whatever the cooldown is. It's pretty long. Here we go. Big Zealot Stalker attack. He's got a storm drop as well. That's right, guys. He's got a moving transport with splash damage inside. He's going to try and drop storms on top of the bio. Decent one. And he can zone that ramp. Oh, if he gets Zealots on the natural, it's so hard to get over there because he can just zone this army with storm. Oh, another storm goes down. Not the best storm, but it's good enough to zone the army as long as he pulls to the right side. He's got another storm available, and oh, Percy chases into the storm. 17, 18 workers going down, and Christianer. Dude, he was so behind in this game. Ghosts were about to pop out to counter this. They were so close to popping out. But Christianer said, I don't have a forge. I don't have a fourth base. I'm on 50 workers. I'm pretty screwed the longer this game goes. I need to attack right now. And he found the timing. Ghosts pop out, EMP the High Templar, which means no storm is left. And the bio actually has a really nice choke point. Notice he focused the Archon down. And the bio... Oh, Zealots are coming in from behind though. Dude, so many SCVs have gone down, but the bio's wedged into this corner where the Zealots can't really do much. He's got to focus that Archon. He takes a few nasty Archon shots to the face, but you can see the damage output of those basic gateway units when the Zealots can't get a good surround, and especially when they're down double upgrades. Zealot Stalker looks kind of garbage, right? Protoss comes in, is like, lol, storm drop, look at my magic. Yeah, kills a ton of stuff, crazy damage. And then we get to see the opposite side. We get to see the Terran bullshit right after, which is like, my basic units absolutely destroy yours. when they're wedged in between the buildings, man, Zealots are just like, oh god, we're worthless. 35 workers go down. Okay, so this game's just gotten dragged to the dark place. Christianer probably needs to double expand soon, just because main's half mined out, natural's half mining out. You can see these mineral patches are getting pretty low. Though he's been a bit undersaturated on the natural, so it's not as bad as it could be because of all the probe losses he's taken. But he's got to go forth. He's probably needs a forge. But he's actually just going to... Oh! So there's two paths here. There's play defensive, add upgrades, try to play the longer game. Christian is going to go for the click with his dick approach, which is actually a really good thing because people often don't expect it. He's just going to go again round 2. Seems like a bit of a crazy move. I'm not sure if... Oh my god, the Prism goes down, but he does unload the High Templar in time. Oh, that Widow Mine's a big boom. The Marine just killed a High Templar. That was sick. Percival gets High Templar with a single Marine. Doesn't take too much storm damage, and Christian needs to get out of here. But oh, Zealots on the third. Percival, he was so occupied with the storm, he didn't even notice. He lost 13 SCVs in the midst of that, guys. I was like, what's Christianer doing? Why is he taking this fight? Percival probably thought the same thing. Turns out both of us are blind dumbasses who didn't notice 13 workers going down in the third. Forge is starting for the first time here, almost 13 minutes into the game. Stalkers should blink that. He blinks forward though! You're meant to blink to dodge the Widowmine projectile, but you're not meant to blink into the Stim Marauders, guys. That's he did what I call a yeah nah. Now a yeah nah is basically, so in Australia, if you guys ever visit, people will say either nah yeah or yeah nah. And it's the second word. It's like the last word is the one that you want to listen to. So yeah, nah just means nah, and nah, yeah just means yeah. Yes or no, basically, right? So that was a yeah, nah, because it started with like a yeah, he's dodging the Widowmine, but then it was definitely a fucking nah as he went into the Marauders with you meant to use the blink to get away from the Marauders, not to blink into them. That's not the way that one works. But channeling his inner Clem playing Protoss, clicking with his important thing. Oh, great EMP on this High Templar. That fourth base is sacred. You cannot afford to lose this as Chrissy. But I don't know if Chrissy can deal with this army. The bio did pre-stim a bit, and the medevacs are low on juice. He uses another stim here. Oh, that High Templar just seconds away, but he gets sniped! He was seconds away from Storm Energy. He gets sniped. I think there's enough Zealot Stalker. As long as the Stalkers blink after this, he could do well. Oh, but these Stalkers are going to get focused. He needs to blink those Stalkers maybe to the right side. The Prism just got focused. No way. Dude, the Prism came in as well. He should have caught all that. Percival focused the Prism down, picked up and got out of there. Holy god tier play, Percival. I can't believe he pulled that off. Stalkers blinking forward, Zealots going ham. The medevac's trying to rejoin with the army. He's going to try and unload in the battle. This is an absolute shitfest, guys. Oh my god, big storms! Big storms. EMP's a bit too late there. Those High Templar need to morph into Archons, trying to pull away from the storm to bait the Terran back in. The Widowmine does take out his own friendly ghost. The medevac's getting a bit low as well, but without a Zealot reinforce, I think Terran might be able to hold on in this fight. That Archon finishing morphing is crucial. That medevac deep in the red. These Marauders also low. They're all so low. They're starting to die. Oh my god. Okay, so Percival holds his ground, but Chrissy defends his fourth, kills a lot of valuable units. This game is an absolute poop shoot. I am loving it, guys. Okay, I already am chucking this on YouTube. I don't care if I have a good title, a good thumbnail. You guys have got to start freaking recommending these videos to your friends, because when there's just a good, messy StarCraft game, I always want to cast it. But it's really hard to put it, just like, this was a fucking fun, awesome StarCraft game. You guys got to share this with your friends, watch the videos start to finish, click the like and subscribe button on these so that it knows to spread them around a little bit. Because it's not like, oh, amazing new Storm Drop strategy. You know that clickbait shit you guys click on? I know you guys click on it, guys. I watch other StarCraft content creators as well. The other day I was watching one, it said, amazing new bunker rush. It was literally just the semifinals of a tournament. This was a few weeks ago. And I looked through, there was one bunker got built in the entire fucking semi-final. I was like, dude, there was no, it was like, this bunker rush is breaking the tournament scene or something. And I was like, guys, what are you doing clicking on these videos? There was one bunker built and the push had already, it was just a normal SCV pull and he randomly built a bunker because he'd already won the game. I was like, why you got, it didn't even deliver on the message. It had a lot of views as well. This is yeah. Anyways, I'm not going to title me videos like that, but yeah, if you guys have any ideas, you guys let me know. But this game is really fun, man. So check it out. +2's on the way. We got a 5th Nexus on the left. Oh god, right side's getting get sniped. This is the most important base. Remember, Chrissy's bases are mining out. Percival's are as well, but Percival has mules, which means he can stack mining on one base a lot more effectively than Protoss. Oh, these Zealots aren't going to do well. Oh my gosh, the Widowmine retarget there as well. Beautiful play to make sure he didn't friendly fire, but oh, his rally gets intercepted. Okay, what looked like a really bad fight for Chrissy turns into a good one. Okay, he's got a Prism there as well. He's got, oh, it's Zealots though, it's not High Templar. Percival's been so good at focusing those Prisms down. Chrissy's gonna unload those. He's got 3 High Templar, very clumped up. He's gotta be careful with these High Templar because, oh, there's an army behind him as well. Oh, but wait, no, Percy, watch out, Percy. Okay, Percy pulls back to the right. He's coming in from both sides. It's a big arc of Terran, boys. But I think that's actually enough Protoss to win this fight. There's just so much Zealot Stalker, right? Especially if you can focus the Medivacs, but the terrain working against those Stalkers there. Some of the Medivacs do escape. One of them goes down. Stalker up north, not blinking away in time. The Zealots come forth. That Prism will go down. Big Widowmine lands. Another Storm could save the day. He wants to take out these Medivacs so badly. Those Medivacs are just taunting. They're edging Chrissy right now. Christian is like, come on, let me kill them. Immortal does take a Widowmine to the chin. Stalkers go forward, pick off 2 SCVs. They start pulling away. 4th Command Center is floating out. I feel like Percival should just lift his main at this point as well. But I don't think he wants to spread himself out so much because his army's already spread very thin. 47 army supply for Percival, but remember, his units need to rally across the map. I mean, I guess Christian is due as well because his Warp Prism did go down. Still a 1-1 upgrade advantage against just +1 now for Chrissy. Chrissy's +2 is going to be finishing soon, but Chrissy going for damage over durability. It's, I'll kill you before you kill me. Oh, these Medivacs are out of juice. The bio is way overstimmed. Percival's been panic stimming a bit. EMP missed the Archon. Oh my god, I think Chrissy might have this. He's doing crazy damage. The landed Vikings actually just killed all the Stalkers. One of the Vikings gets picked up and saved, but 7 SCVs go down. Oh my lord. I mean, remember, Chrissy's only got 1 mining base, but right now, income's way ahead. He can't quite kill the SCV, though. Those Vikings killing those Stalkers was actually clutch, man. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. My man. Oh my gosh, 3 probes go down. Not nearly as much as I thought at first, but SCV's transferring orbital lifts. So here's the trick, guys. If Percival can just get a critical mass of bio and bait the Protoss into a terrible fight, he can still win. Problem. Protoss can expand everywhere a bit more minimally right now. I think Chrissy should retake this base and should just basically have 2 Zealots run in here, 2 Zealots run in here, 2 or maybe 5 Zealots run in the natural. But I think he should wait for Percival to push. Oh, he's going to go for the Storm Zealot attack on the planetary. He does take out 2 SCVs with the Storm. Another Storm goes forward, decent one. But I think right now, Chrissy needs to swap into a more defensive mode. Just because if you overcommit here, the ball of bio might get a good fight. Then again, there's so little Marine Marauder Ghost. It's such a big supply lead now. +2 attacks finished. Storm's coming. He's going to try and storm the SCVs. He storms his own Zealots instead. And he walks all of his High Templar in. He's clicking the planetary. Chrissy, put it back in your pants, mate. Chrissy just dropped trousers and just started walking around at full friggin' mast. Mate, tuck that thing under the waistband. Calm down, bro. If he takes another base, I think he's in a good spot. But you can see he's like, I can't let you take a 4th. Right now, Christian is in what I call Bronze League panic mode. Bronze League panic mode is where it doesn't matter how many probes and bases you have. In your mind, if Terran has one expansion with mules dropping on it, you've already lost the game. He's like, I can't, I'm behind in economy. You're not, you're way ahead. You just got to keep taking bases and stuff, mate. But he's out of Storm on the front. No more High Templar. It's just Zealot Arc on Stalker. He's going to try and man mode this. The Ghost getting surrounded. Good pickup for Percival. Does save some of these units, but Percival's army's just too small. I think Chrissy might be able to just overwhelm even without any Storm in air anymore. He's on pure mineral income, guys. There is no gas income for Christianer right now. He's literally not mining gas. He can make Zealots. After that, he can maybe transition to Zealots, and then there's an option of making more Zealots. He has the flexibility of my crotch after getting a look at bikini photos of your mum. Sorry, guys. I couldn't. Sometimes I can't think of analogies. I could only think of, I'm sorry. I didn't need to go there. But to be fair, she's a very, very attractive lady. What can I say? Back in her day, a real friggin', no, Jesus. Stalker's coming in here. I think you can 3-shot Stalkers with +2, right? I think you can. Should be able to. Zealot's running around the left. We've got, oh, watch out, watch out. Is he going to go over the Widow Mines? No. He's not going to go over the Widow Mines. Zealot drop on the right. Zealot's on the left. And he's back on gas now. At least trying to take gas is Chrissy. I think if Chrissy swaps into a defensive mode, he can do this just because Percival's SCV count's so low. But it's awkward because I think he realizes this base on the left hard to defend. This base on the bottom right hard to defend. Oh, and he loses the prism with the Zealot still inside. No High Templar on the map. He's trying to take gases right now down here. He's trying to long distance mine. He's got a fresh base there, reasonably fresh base there. Stalker's still being a nuisance. We'll pick off at least one Widow Mine. There is another Widow Mine. He could potentially bait a shot if he's watching, which he's not. Stalker goes down. Oh no, these are valuable. Stalkers are almost 200 resources each. That's a lot of money he just lost. Meanwhile, we have a 3 Marauder, 1 Ghost drop going in, guys. Just so you guys know, when a Terran is dropping 3 Marauders and 1 Ghost and sending them as a counterattack, you know shit has hit the fan. I mean, this is the most ridiculous little counterattack I've ever seen, and yet it's gonna find some good value. He EMPs the probes! He EMP'd the probes to kill them a bit quicker. The probes go back to mighty. I think Christianer has so many workers, it doesn't really matter if he loses a couple of them, but Stalker warping gets forced as well, and that's what's really big, because Stalkers are your limited gas. If you're making Stalkers, you're not making High Templar, and if you're losing those Stalkers, that's also really rough. Bio Army coming back on the front, that's a lot of Ghosts. Dude, the Ghost count is insane. Remember, Ghosts are incredibly tanky as a frontline unit. He's going to try and rejoin this medevac and just unload it with his force, but EMPs across the front of those Zealots. Their shields are gone, and it's a big army supply advantage for Percival. He's built up that big force. There's no storms. It's pure Zealot Stalker. Can he overwhelm? It's 1-1 upgrades against +2 attack, and I think armor would be so amazing for this mass Zealot style, but without any armor upgrades, he is going to be out upgraded, but he lands a storm! Percival steps into the stormy weather, takes a punch to the chin, but he still gets it. It doesn't matter. Christianer ran out of gas at a crucial time. I mean, I understand why he kept attacking, right? We could see the working out. We knew Percival was on his last legs, but if Christianer at that point kind of stopped, took another base or two, took some gases, started spreading some High Templar out, and just trying to control the map while doing little non-committal Zealot run-bys, I think he could have checkmated from about, what, like 17 minutes? Either way, that was a banger of a game. That was awesome, guys. That was really fun. Yeah, I don't know if this is probably just not YouTube friendly content anyway. It's just me swearing the whole time. We probably get demonetized in this video. But I just like casting messy StarCraft games while talking shit. Is that a crime? I don't know. Maybe you guys like it, maybe you don't. Either way, if we hit a small audience, we hit a small audience. Let's see if we can get this to at least, let's aim for at least 6,000 views on this video. And then hopefully we can build up that audience over time, casting some shit shows every single week. Thanks for watching. Much love. Big thanks to Percival and Christian for sharing the replay. We'll catch you guys next time. Goodbye and good night.